Trying to elevate, I just take the ups with the downs. If it escalate, my order gon' uppity down. Make them levitate, Blake lift them up off the ground. I'm a heavyweight, I've been trying to uplift the town. You ain't say that, oh now we got puppets around. I don't play that, the homie can't make up with no clown. This the upside, everything is up with me now. Down ass bitch, I gotta act it uppity now.
Welcome to my great show, Yeet Talks. I am your host, Soka Yeet, and today I have my two special guests.
What up, though? It's Nay. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Popular Loner.
Nikki, Immaculate.Nick with 2 Ks.
And today, our interesting topic of discussion is dating people with kids. Shout out to everybody who takes care of their kids, by the way. And those who are taking care of kids who don't belong to them. So my question for you guys are, would or have you dated somebody with kids?
I hate when bitches look at me. Seriously, I don't think so. Not right now. I'm still in my first kid gotta be your first kid ever of my life. I'm still living my life selfishly. That's why I don't have kids of my own. So, would I talk to someone with kids? Absolutely. Would I date you serious? It's a big question mark. It definitely depends on what kind of parent you are as well.
I tell you this every episode. You be blocking your blessings, friend.
How I do?
How you don't know the love of your life got kids and you don't...
How I'm gonna know if, again...
Every nigga you talk to never had kids?
Everything I talk to seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Is that just coincidental?
I hope so. That's God. He looking over me. He know what I like.
I'm done.
Yeah, I have. I'm not gonna hold you. My wife has a kid and I raised him, so this is a first for me, but I wouldn't imagine it any other way. So I definitely would. Before I used to be against it when I was younger, but as I got older, I started looking at things from a different perspective.
How old is he?
He's 5.
You've had him for how long?
He was turning 2 when I got in his life, so he was a baby still. So all he knows is me and his mother. So yeah.
Okay. I like that for y'all.
Don't look at me, bitch.
It's coincidental because it's always coincidental for you.
Because I told you that also depends on what kind of parent they are.
So what's the max amount of kids the person you're dating can have? Or in your mind can have?
1.
What? You can't do nothing over 1?
Oh no, that means you out here fucking. I don't want you. I could curse on you.
Of course.
I don't want you. That's too much for me.
But Duddy out here fucking, they got the first kid.
One too many. All right, the first kid is a little pass, but the
How's
next
that
kid,
a pass?
Nah, it's a pass for me because
Even
I
if-
could deal with one. I can't
Even
deal
if
with
from the
two.
same person, they was
Right.
with that
Nah, it's a
person for
dub
years.
because it's a dub. It's a
Because
dub.
they was in love when they made those kids.
It's a dub.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Sorry to
One
hear
and
that,
done.
y'all.
I can only do one.
That's fucked up.
But she got her one, so that's what matters.
Would you?
Max 2.
Max?
You can't
Max.
even
and
do
it has
one.
to be the same girl. We're not
Wait.
doing different BMs. That's tough.
She said she can't do
She
one.
just said she can't do none.
I
Max-
said it depends on the
Max 2.
kind of person. You see what I'm trying to say? If the
What kind of person?
what kind of parent you are, as what I'm saying.
All right, what-
Active. You have to be an active parent. It's too many people out here who y'all got 3 kids. They got 3 BMs. And they don't take care of their kids. They never see their kids. One thing
very
I
true.
hate, I was talking to a nigga earlier this year, unfortunately. And what turned me off was crazy. One of the things was I never heard him say anything about being with his daughter. Ever.
All he told you is that he had a
Ever.
daughter.
That nigga, all I knew was he had a daughter. That nigga was outside every fucking day.
But that's a lot of these
never
niggas
heard
now.
him say anything about, I'm gonna pick up her for the weekend. It's her birthday, et cetera, et cetera. I never heard nothing like that ever from him. So that kind of turned me off because it's okay, I'm accepting the fact that you have a kid, but when are you with her? When do you see her? What type of shit we on?
He
What
just
kind
wanna
of
claim her.
non-existent parent is you?
I mean, everybody I've ever dated with kids, it's only been one. I'm gonna lie. I kind of low-key gotta agree. If it's 2, it's a bit much.
It's
I
way
feel like
too
if
much.
it's mine, then it's okay. If we talk about having a child and we make that 2, that second one, I'm fine with that. But majority of them only had 1.
I know what you're saying. So I feel okay, if I was to seriously date someone, if I wanted to really be with that
Yeah.
person and have a future with them, 1 is my max. But again, if I'm just dealing with somebody, 2 is my max because I'm not about to deal with no nigga who got 4, 5 kids.
Yeah, that's a lot.
We're dragging it. We're doing a lot. And
I mean,
nobody
if
have
they're
the same
taking
BM.
care of their 4 or 5 kids, that's
still a
great.
lot.
That's fine. That's dandy.
Because then your finances. Let's talk about that. If you got money to take care of those 5 kids yourself, can you
Maybe they
can you take care of me? Because I'm not trying to be the 6th kid.
I mean,
I just be wanting to know sometimes. That's all.
not you just be wanting to know. Shout out to the niggas though that have the 2 kids plus small, and you handling your shit. Because realistically,
you don't have a choice.
It couldn't be me. That's a lot. That's a lot of kids.
One too many.
I'm very expensive.
Hello.
I have expensive needs. I already got to worry about the one to add on the others. That's a lot.
Then you got to worry about the BD.
Oh, let's not talk about the BD. And if
You're
they're
gonna
not
worry
even
about
the
the
same
BD, bro.
baby father, it's a problem.
That's tough.
That's a lot.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you got to worry about the
The
BMs.
multiple BMs I gotta worry
baby
about.
some baby mothers is they petty as fuck. They spiteful too. So I get it. So do you guys have an age preference of the child for the person in which you're dating?
Surely do. I surely do.
What's the preference?
8+.
Not the 8+.
I don't want nobody with a toddler. Respectfully, I don't. I want you and your BM because let's be honest, when you have kids with somebody, depending, because it's people who have kids out of one night stands, but depending, a lot of niggas be in love with a bitch or have dealt with them for years. So respectfully, I need y'all to have tried like 5 times to be together and it did not work out, and y'all truly realize y'all are not meant to be together. Y'all don't have no love for each other in that way, only as co-parents. That's what I need. So it's like a million trials and errors. You got the 8-year-old. You ain't touched that bitch in 5 years. We're great. We're solid.
That's fucking crazy.
I can't call it. I don't think it'll be a age limit for me personally, because I didn't even think I'll be in a situation where I'm raising a kid. Yeah, somebody's kid. So I wouldn't know. It would have to be a situation that I'm in currently to see if I could be able to withstand that first. But personally, they gotta start from young, because I want you to see me as your provider
Right.
and your giver. So I feel like for me personally, you gotta start from young, because when they get older, nah, disrespectful. A different type of disrespectful.
They do be tweaking out.
I need them to be able to
past
make
a
their
certain
own
age.
sandwiches and shit.
Wait, nigga, what?
They need to be able to make their own sandwiches and shit.
You not fucking with the Lunchables? You not trying to pack the little nigga?
I don't
lunch
think
or
it really
nothing?
ever gave stepmommy Nick. I'm just gonna say.
No responsibility.
Mommy.
No, you have a mother. Find her.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Now, what if they don't have a mother?
That's
The love,
different.
the love of your life walks in and says, "I have a kid.
He's a
The
single
mother,
dad.
I'm a single dad.
She died. She's
She
in
passed
jail.
away.
She has to have died. No jail.
No,
But
I got a
That's a
question for
different
you.
story.
My fault for cutting you off. I got a question for you. So you feel like if you deal with somebody that got kids, right? Would you fuck with the kid heavy, or would you be like me to the kid on the low?
that's weird.
people do that.
People do
no,
that
hold
for
on.
real.
I get that, and I've seen that, and I've heard of it, and I hate that for them because kids naturally love me. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's fucking
Leo
weird.
thing.
But you know, for real,
It's a
like
Leo
kids
thing.
love me. They can see a good heart for real, just like dogs. I feel like. However, yeah, no, being me, I can't. Why would I be with somebody and I'm just like trying to pinch your kid every chance? Like, that's fucking weird shit.
Niggas do
Because
weird
I
shit
wouldn't.
like that.
I have to think about if I had a child with somebody and we didn't work out, and then my baby father was trying to be with somebody else. What would I want her to be like with my kid? So
Right.
at this point, if I'm dealing with somebody with a kid, I love you. That's what that means. So I have to love your kid.
child.
Yeah.
It has to work like that, or it does not work at all.
Understandable. My age limit preference, I mean, definitely, I guess the 8+.
Make your
I haven't.
sandwiches.
I've never actually. I've only been with one person whose kid must have been like 3. I probably was with that girl for like 2 years. So I probably
You're not packing Lunchables, Statty?
Nah, this daddy was not packing Lunchables and shit. But I mean, like we
crazy.
was. I can't cook and shit. So for me to even pack a Lunchable is even fucked up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know it's bad, but I used to take the kid out, buy the kid clothes, shit like that, watch her, things like that. It wasn't no big problem, no big deal. I'm a good statty.
It's the look for me.
I mean, I feel like when I do have my own, obviously, you learn to become a better parent. But yeah, my age limit is definitely 8 and above. It wasn't no problem with that, with them being that young, but I feel like sometimes it's a little hard to maintain.
It
and
is.
handle.
It is. And you got, issues, the co-parenting issues if
Right.
that person is around.
And-
And you want them to be smoothed out. I want your situation to be completely smoothed out before I even enter the picture.
And don't let the daddy be in the picture, because then it's shit break loose.
It's co-parenting that y'all afraid of being that they're so young, or is it the like responsibility to like packing the lunches and
No, it's the bad co-parenting.
The
I'm
relationship
afraid of.
with
I can
the-
pack a lunch, baby. You might
See, I
go to
don't go
school with
through
some
that, so-
spaghetti.
I don't gotta worry about that.
I
I'm
don't
good.
know,
I'm good over here.
No, it's like the co-parenting situation, and it's not that I don't like, when I have to deal with it, but I want y'all situation to be smoothed
Solid.
out and solid. Like y'all are rock solid parents. Y'all have an agreement. Maybe he get him on the weekends or like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever it is. Like I want it to be smoothed out before I even have to enter the picture, because I don't want to enter a situation and it's like, now we got to figure this out together. Well, you can get TJ on Fridays and Tuesday. Like, no, have it worked out. Be level-headed together already, and then boom, now I'm here. Now I'm here to help you make everything easier.
But what if that other parent is not actively involved in a child's life at all?
Then that's different. That's what
Then
I'm saying.
you'll take on that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
completely
That role.
different, because it's like at that point you're not a co-parent, you're a whole
Single
full-blown,
parent.
full-time
Yeah.
single parent.
Yeah.
So now it's like I have to assume the mother or the stepmother role, and then if it's that case, it's gonna get worked out. It's gonna get dealt with.
Okay. So what if the kid doesn't like you? How do you address that with the parent?
Well, how you know kids don't like you? Because they bad?
You
How
know that kids don't like you because they say it. You have to understand what
They
the
say a
new
lot of
generation.
things, though.
They say a lot of
They
things,
say a lot of
right?
things.
But certain kids will have certain conversations with their parents to let them know direct, I don't like so and so. Right? Some of them do, because I've known people to be in situations where things like that occur. So how exactly do you go about dealing with a child not liking you? Like, how do you tell the person that you're dating that?
That the kid don't like me?
Yeah, like-
well, they should know that before I know that, first of all.
What if they don't?
So how I know if they don't know?
You should know. The
How?
kids,
Like you're
kids.
saying, if the mother address you and be like, or the child address
The mother don't even address
child,
you.
The,
The
yeah, the
child?
mother don't address you.
Oh.
Like the kid is the one addressing you, making it blatantly clear I don't like you. How do you go about
hypothetically.
that? You're left in the house by yourself, right? Yeah, the
This
parent
sounds crazy.
thinks, right? The parent thinks, yo, you got this under control. Y'all, I leave y'all alone all the time. Y'all in the house one day, you like, why the fuck you always misbehaving when it's me? When your mother's or your father's home, you don't act like this. They hit you with the I don't like you. What do you do?
Respectfully, you can't stay here if you don't like me. This is my shit, bitch. Like, no, it just really is what it is. Like, this is my shit. At the end of the day, you're gonna respect me. You don't have to like me, but you have to respect me. And over time, I hope that you like me, because I have nothing to give but love. However, I haven't ran into a child that didn't like me, whether it was dating, whether it was a whoever's kid it was. Like, kids normally like me. So if a kid did not like me, I really wouldn't know what to do. Besides, you have to take that up with your partner, and and that has to be figured out. Then you have to think about things also, like, why this kid don't like you? Is it because they do have their other parent around and the other parent is talking about you? Like, what's the facts? Like, do you be like, oh,
That
that
does
bitch
happen.
Nikki, like, what did you hear? Like, I didn't steal your father.
I feel like
from her.
situations like that definitely confuses a child as well.
Absolutely, it
because
does.
especially when you're, say for example, living with the child and the father or the mother, whoever the hell it is, and they go off on the weekends and they see their other parent, and the other parent's bad talking about you, and then the kid's overhearing. They don't know how the fuck to even look at you at this point, or like what to do. It confuses the fuck out of a child. I feel like it's a bit fucked up.
I mean, I'm from an era and a background where respectfully, if I can't discipline the kid, they can't be here. Like, there's just not, like, there's not a kid I'm gonna watch, or there's not a kid that I'm gonna spend time with, take out, spend my money on, if I can't discipline them. Like, and that don't even have to mean whooping your ass. Sometimes it definitely do.
I was about to say, what
Sometimes
is
definitely do, but like in general, like, cause you're not about to be walking through my crib, stomping, slamming doors, calling me out my name, nothing of the sort.
So your stepkid starts walking around slamming doors, stomping.
She be
How you
nice.
reacting?
Ain't no doors off the hinges. Now you don't got a door. Now you don't got a door. You want to try this again? You're going to have to respect me, because I'm too fucking real. So it's like, I'm be honest with you, you're going to be honest with me. Let's have a conversation, child.
now you-
Also depending on the child's age and maturity level, you feel me? If you able to stomp around and slam doors, then you got to be of a certain age anyways, because ain't no
That's not
3-year-old.
true.
Ain't no 3-year-old stomping around slamming doors. They don't know what's going
The
on.
3-year-olds of this generation.
I haven't. I don't know a 3-year-old that could slam a door. And that could be just fucking stomping up.
But you
Sit
wanted
your
that
little ass
that
down.
8 and older, so that's
I
what.
did. No, but she asking. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel me? So if I have to deal with the older child, it's a conversation that I would have with that child. Like, listen, what's up? Let's talk about it. Why you don't like me? Because what is it? Because I don't feel like I could personally be the type of person to do things to,
Make you
feel no way or harm you. So is it that I love your dad? Is it that, like, what is it? Like, let's talk about it. And
kids
hopefully,
do get jealous.
I never
Right.
understood that though, right? With the whole being jealous thing, because I would think as a child, if you know that the other parent and your father, your mother, whoever it is that they're dealing with, right? Like they're not together, and your parent is out here finding genuine love. Why do you feel like you need to be jealous of that?
Because kids don't care if you're happy. They care if they're getting attention.
I feel like there needs to be some sort of understanding with
No,
that.
but yeah, it's just the fact that they don't care if you're happy. They care like, is daddy not sure? He always with her. Oh, they be in Aruba. Oh, they be this. Daddy don't take me to Aruba.
Bitch, you really got an obsession with Aruba?
I do. If I don't go in the next 365
Somebody please take
days,
my fucking friend to Aruba, please.
I'm gonna take myself. Fuck these hoes. But no, for real. It's just like, why you don't like me? Like, what's the reason? Let's talk about it.
It's a little crazy.
If you got the energy to slam my door, you got the energy to tell me what's going on. Be real.
Or probably it's because you're laying down rules and discipline that's making them not like you. When you
said
play that
rude
role,
and-
like
it's
when
because
you.
they're used to not getting
Exactly.
discipline already.
Oh, you talking about badass kids? That's that's a different topic.
But if you're talking
'Cause
about
we
in
don't fuck
general, it
with
could just
badass
be like,
kids.
I don't like you because you with my mom or you with my dad.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. In general, I feel like that's what a lot of the time it'd be like. Well, this is mommy's new girlfriend, mommy's new boyfriend. Oh, well, daddy's, whatever the case is, and it's like, so you don't like me just because we together? And I get it, but I don't.
I don't be getting it.
How you feel about that, Raven?
I don't be getting it. It's not a thing for me.
So you've never come across a child who's not
rude
too
child.
fond of you?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never in my life. I think kids genuinely love me. I have ran into kids who may be slightly disrespectful at times, but I feel like I handle it then and there to a point of like, there are times when you can play with a child, and then there's times when you have to be stern and
And be
dead
the
ass,
adult.
and you have to be the adult.
Absolutely.
You gonna know when I'm the adult,
Period. You might not like it,
but it is
how
what
do
it
you deal
is.
with that when they don't like that part? The stern have to discipline you.
You know
You
what?
gonna be mad about it today, and you're gonna get over it tomorrow.
And that's
Exactly.
a fact. And a lot of kids do for the most part. And I think that's a good thing too, that, kids get over things pretty quickly for the most part. And that's why I feel like it's important to communicate with kids from young. Like, what's going on? What are your feelings? What are you thinking? Let's talk about it. Why not?
100%. What are some boundaries that you guys have for dating someone with kids?
Keep it up front. Tell me what it is. Like if you know you parenting, don't do it behind my back. You feel me? Like if you know you still got that relationship with that guy or that woman, be upfront with me. I don't want to have to find out that you out there
Right.
sneaking and seeing them, and then there's more to it. Because if I find out now on the sneak tip, I'm gonna feel like you on some other shit. You fucking with your,
Right.
you feel me? So I feel like honesty and just being upfront plays a huge role in dealing with somebody with a kid.
I agree 100%. I feel like you have to be open and clear within that, because we can't have those the moments, especially if I'm already involved in your child's life and you've been sneaking around and doing the fucker that you're doing.
Weird
You
shit.
putting your child now and me in awkward settings, because it's like I've done grown all this love and etc. And now, what the fuck?
Right.
It's a little weird. What about you?
So it's like, I feel like there's a difference between like dating and like completely just being with someone and being in love, right? So, quick story. I was dating this guy. This is years ago. Y'all know I don't do jail niggas, but he was like, he had just came home like months or a year ago or whatever.
You was writing that nigga letters?
Bitch, I said he just came home. I ain't meet that nigga in no jail.
See, so
Fuck
no
you talking
commissary,
about?
no nothing.
What part of, I do not do jail niggas. Y'all don't understand. That shit is not cute. However, so he had been home for like a year. So he had a son that he didn't know about when he had went in. So when he came home, he was just fresh to the whole being a whole father thing himself. So when he bagged me, I knew what it was, et cetera, et cetera. On one of our first few dates, he said that he wanted to build an aquarium for his son. So I was like, we can go to PetSmart and let's, get all the tools we need. And, I'll help you do it. No problem. So he brought his son to pick out the little fishies in the store. It was a cute little moment. I'm like, okay. you know,
Okay,
whatever.
stepmommy.
Relax. And so now we go back to the crib and we're trying to set it up for him. And the nigga's like, yo, I'll be right back. I'm like, huh?
He left you there with the kid in the aquarium.
The fucking
crib.
kid was in the fucking bathtub still. While we were building the aquarium, you know, I was doing the beautifying of it, and he went to wash his son in the tub. And he left his son in the fucking tub. Asked me to watch his son in the fucking tub.
How old was the son?
Like 2.
Pack it up.
You don't even know me. I could be a predator. I could be a weirdo. I could be a kidnapper.
Pack it the fuck up.
I was like, I promise you after that day he was blocked. He never seen me again. That was
What
the
the fuck
weirdest
did you tell that nigga
situation
when he came back in the house?
I mean, why the fuck would you? The same thing I just told you, bitch. You don't know what type of bitch I am. I could be a crazy bitch. I could be a psycho. I could be a predator. You don't know nothing. You just leaving your kids with people. This is what you do with bitches. You just leave your son with people.
Why you ain't stopping before he left? Like, yo.
I tried to, but he acted like it was so deep. Whatever he had to go, I don't even. Again, this is years ago. I don't even
know
recall
what he had to do.
what the fuck he had to do at
I'm
the
thinking
moment. But it
was
was
a plot
so
twist, like he went to go
deep.
link the BM or some shit.
Maybe he did. Maybe he thought he had a babysitter. But I promise you, after that night, he never spoke to
fucking
me
imagine
again.
you left in a situation like that? I want to know what the
Bro,
fuck to
and
do.
I'm like, am I supposed to? I'm not washing him. I don't know this kid. He don't know me.
Facts.
so he just sitting there with his rubber duckies.
Rubber
fucking-
ducky, just clacking away and shit. I don't know. I'm like, oh, this. And to top it off, his son was fucking bad. Like, and I don't like bad
Not
kids.
him leaving you with a bad
Bro,
kid too.
Cause the little nigga was running around the fucking PetSmart and trying to grab the birds out the cages and all. Bro,
Nah, pack it
he
up,
was
pack it up.
bad. So the PetSmart lady gonna be like, "Oh, ma'am, your son, he can't touch that." Bitch, who kid? Bitch, who kid is this? It's not my son. His son. It's like, hey, come get your kid. Like he over here grabbing the birds out of cages, about to choke the dogs and shit. I don't got time. I gotta go. This nigga will never see me again, and never did.
Yeah, I don't got time for that shit.
Like, what are we doing? That's a
I
boundary.
think that goes back to dating people with younger kids.
Hello.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
It's
I feel
not.
like coming into it, probably not. But like, if you there to raise the kid,
Right, it's different.
then you applying that pressure and you letting it be known, like,
right, I'm here to stay type shit.
exactly. So
Absolutely.
But dating, not the younger youths.
No, please.
Shout out to them niggas who handle. Shout out to y'all. 'Cause
It's
Because
a
I just
lot of
met
work.
him like a few weeks ago and he was
I
like,
ain't
trying to
that.
leave his kid with me. I'm like, either you dumb, you too trusting, or you dumb. Like, what? What is no other option?
not too trusting, or you're just dumb.
Just dumb.
I think he was just dumb.
Just
So wait, I got a quick
dumb.
question. What is that relationship like when you meet a kid that's in their teens? Like, how do you approach them? Because now they have age and they can have that
that
almost adultish conversation with you. So how is that
I feel like
when you
the,
got to introduce yourself
the
and
first link up should definitely be a conversation with
Right.
that kid, because at this point you are an adolescent, you are growing up into an adult. So yeah, let's talk. Hey, what's up? How are you? You gotta try to, pique their interest. What's
I
up?
mean,
what you into? What's going on?
I probably wouldn't jump right on into a conversation with them like that. I think over time,
Why not?
because like you're not
Who
finna
are
be
you?
out here.
You don't know me. What's going on? How are you?
Yeah, we're
Who
gonna
are
get
you?
to know each other over time. If I'm dealing with your mother and you're aware of that, we're now meeting. I don't think it should be a let's sit down and get straight to the point type of thing. I feel over time you're gonna get to know me. You're gonna get to know.
That's true, but I feel
Why
like it should be like,
I'm here.
I feel like it should be like an outing. Like, let's go to dinner. Let's go do something fun or whatever. And I feel like it's not like a red table talk. And we're
Okay.
just like sitting across from each other like, so, what have you done in the past 5 years? Not a fucking interview. You feel me? I just feel like, we should plan an outing. Okay.
That's how-
your daughter is 15. Your son is 16. Let's go out. Let's do something. Let me pick their brain. See
Yeah.
how they feeling about the fact that, you and their mom ain't been together in a while, or there's a new person in your life. What do they feel like? Like, I want to know how they feel. I wish somebody would do
teen-
that with me if I was in that position as a teen. I wish, the parents person they choose was able to come to me and be
Well,
like, hey, how are you? What's
The
up?
way my parents were, it wasn't giving that.
But that's why I said I wish, bitch. I wish.
Yeah, I wish too, but my parents wasn't like that. Unfortunately,
Mine
we're in a
either.
different type of generation where we understand things differently and we look at things
Absolutely
differently,
do.
and especially within the generation of us that have kids, we raise them completely differently from how our parents have raised us.
we had a lot of freedom back then.
We had a lot of freedom back then, I feel like a lot of them have freedom now.
They have too much freedom
They have
now. This
too
social
much
media
freedom.
shit, this YouTube shit, this shit is a lie.
It's a lot on the youths because realistically, we didn't have that.
At
We
all.
didn't. We was outside.
I didn't even know what YouTube was.
All we had was like fucking AIM, Bebo, Skonex, MySpace. Like,
Events.
And that still wasn't
You
as
was-
young as they have it.
right.
That still was like we were kind of age at a point.
we were like probably 12,
Right, you
13,
feel me?
getting there. You feel me?
Right. Now these kids is 8 and they could fucking be on
Instagram.
Facebook.
You got an Instagram live. Fucking, you got more followers than me type shit. Like, it's
You
wild.
on Roblox and shit.
TikTok-
We didn't
and
have
what
no
the fuck is
online
Roblox?
gaming and shit back in the day. I couldn't be on GTA talking shit to these hoes while I'm smacking them. I couldn't do that. Now
None
they
of
can
that.
do that.
We
That's a
have.
fact.
No,
Now,
we
when I
didn't
really
have.
Feel me? There was
bundles
none
and
of
shit.
that.
Bro, we not gonna get into it, okay?
Weed braids, shit like that.
Bro, none of this shit that they have now, we've
Facts.
had.
At all.
Facts.
It's different.
So it's a completely different generation. So it is like completely different to talk to these kids.
Very much so.
So I personally wouldn't jump into no conversation having not like that at least.
With a teen,
I'd
though,
have to
I feel like
ease
it's
in.
different. I feel like with an 8-year-old, no, I'm not supposed to be like, so hey, you know.
Oh, no,
like,
of
no,
course
we're not
not.
doing
Oh,
that. But
yeah.
I feel like, you know, the 15, 16-year-old, yeah, what's up?
But do you feel like you could talk to them regular as like a friend, or like you gotta still hold some type of?
I feel like it has to be half and half. I feel like at some point you still have to be a bit of a friend, but you also have to be stern.
Listen, and I feel like that too, but I feel like it also depends. Again, are we just dating or are we gonna be together? Like, that's a fact.
But then you're dating to be together, depending.
Okay, so if we are dating to be together and that's what the facts are, then yes, it's both. Because I could definitely be cool stepmommy Nick, because I feel like when I have my own kids, I'm gonna be a cool parent. However, I'm still the parent.
Right.
And don't ever forget that. And that's what it is. I could be great, I could be cool, you could tell me shit, we could kiki. But don't play with me.
I agree.
You have to put your foot down
You
with
have
some of these
to.
kids.
It has to be established. Because if you don't establish it early on, they're gonna think they can play with you forever and play with who?
And that's a no.
That's a big no.
Because at some point when your mama not home, I'm gonna tell you, let's run up.
We could run a fade outside.
I'm
We could
kidding.
do it in
I'm
the
kidding.
kitchen.
I'm kidding. I'm not
No,
that
no,
individual.
no.
I'm joking
I'm not.
a little bit. What if you notice that the child is disrespectful and unruly? How are we addressing this?
Please stop looking at me.
But yo,
because-
daddy,
In general, how are we addressing it?
with a dad. Now let me stop.
You-
It
what you- wait,
depends
what you
on-
say?
I was like,
With dad?
what a daddy at? But I said it depends on like the. Are we talking fresh into the relationship or like years in?
We're talking both.
Both. All right, fresh in. That's a conversation I'm gonna have with your mother. Like, how does she feel about me whooping your ass? And then
Hello.
after that, if we already years in, I'm gonna just whoop your ass,
Yo, what the fuck?
and I'm gonna just discipline you that
So
way.
pause. You out here beating the kid?
Hello.
No,
Damn.
but you said if the kid is rude and unruly. If
Yeah.
I'm talking to you and it's not getting through your head and you keep disrespecting me, then it comes to that, belt to ass. But come on, stop acting like you ain't grow up like that.
Please.
Of course, of course, 100%.
The chank
But it's not
boxes,
like no abusive
extension
shit.
cords, the switches. I don't want to play like that. with y'all.
Yeah, I'm not playing with
Stop-
nobody's child like that. I'm
no,
sorry.
I am. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
no, no,
I
no,
wouldn't
no.
play like that because, like, at the
You're
end
not
of
finna call the police on me.
The police is crazy. There's ways you can avoid things. However,
Yo.
what was the question again?
Unruly and disrespectful kids. How are you addressing that?
So, like she said, you know, freshen, talk to the parent. Yo, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. How we gonna deal with this going forward?
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, especially depending on your age, 16, we can square up. You can't beat me. I don't care. You can't. I know things that you don't know and ways to make you submit, ho. So, yeah. We're not gonna play those games and we years in and, you know, you live in our house or you're here on the weekends and the summers and you just like, excuse
Who the fuck
the
are you
voice
talking
is
to?
crazy. The tone, I'm gonna be looking around for all the ghosts in the room because you gotta be talking to somebody, not me.
Casper.
Hello.
How you
So
feel?
what if? Well, me personally,
Yeah.
fresh in is I definitely gotta talk to your mother.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Years in, I'm gonna have to drape you the fuck up. I'm probably not gonna beat your ass the way my ass got beat because you're technically not my kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to drape you the fuck up because you bugging the fuck out. But it all depends on the disrespect that you're giving me as well. But the question is now, What if you address the parent as going through one ear and out the other? What do you do then?
Be with anyone
I'm out of
like
there.
that. I can't be with anybody like that because I feel like you're not hearing me, you're not listening, and that's a relationship thing as well. Like, I'm communicating with you, I'm telling you what's going on, you're not hearing me. And I get that it's your child. However, you have brought your child into our home at this point. We're
Disrespecting me.
together. So there's no way anyone in the world will be disrespecting me in my own home. I don't care if it's your home, you're not going to disrespect me there either. You understand? So if I bring it up to you and it's going in one ear and out the other and you're not going to fix it, we're not going to have a adult conversation about it, then yeah, we can't. We got to part ways.
It's a dub.
It's not
I
going to
agree.
work out for us.
I get it, 100%.
I'ma head out.
If you're not getting it, your kid's not gonna get it.
At all.
And if your
it's
kid's
the
not getting
oblivious
it-
shit for me. I can't be oblivious.
It's a dub
The
because I
delusional's
can't
crazy.
do it. There's a lot of delulus
And
out
I
here.
hate the parents who think that their child is an angel.
Oh my God,
She
Billy
would
is so
never.
sweet.
She
Oh my God.
She's never done
And
that
guess
before.
what? You turn around and Billy's looking at me like this. It's
She's
not a thing.
never done that
Facts.
before. Victoria doesn't speak like that. We didn't raise her that way.
Victoria just told you fuck you just now. Like, what are you talking about? We're not
Victoria
doing
finna be in a
that.
headlock. I got a strong one. Don't play.
We're not doing that. I feel like a lot of times parents defend their kids not knowing the full because we get the view of the outside. They don't get that view.
But you know what? I understand that. You know, like when we look at it, we would want our parents to defend us first and then whoop our ass later or behind closed doors. You know,
I feel like that's what a lot of our
get it.
parents have done, though.
However, it's still a conversation that has to be had. You still have to understand that I'm not no lying ass bitch. I would never lie to you. So if
Right.
I'm telling you that I feel disrespected,
Then you should
or
handle it.
manipulated or played with,
Then you should handle it.
It has to be handled. And if you're not gonna handle it
then and
accordingly,
there.
and that don't even mean going there and whoop their ass and throw them fucking wall to wall. It just means handle that shit. Talk to your child. Let them understand that I'm not somebody to play with. I'm here to stay. And as long as I'm respecting them, they have to respect me.
Do you guys feel like sometimes these kids do need ass whippings?
All the time they need ass whooping.
I
There's
feel
not
like-
a time
yeah,
a
I
kid don't
agree.
need an ass whooping.
Nah, I feel like because I have this what I'm going through right now. My kid, he has this thing now where he's getting older. Like he's 5, he's about to be 6. He's real like mouthy. Like I'll be like, or he does this thing where he ignores me. I'll be like, yo, throw that away. He in his
just be
iPad. Yo, he in the iPad. I'm
She
like,
ain't talking to
yo,
me.
go throw that away. I gotta say that shit like 5 times. I'll be like, all right, let me get the belt. He up and running. So I feel like it takes a lot of patience, and I don't necessarily run to pick up the belt to whip his ass because I don't
Right.
believe in that. Like you feel me? I got my ass beat, so
Right.
I don't want to have to resort to that firsthand. So I feel like it is necessary sometimes, but for the right reasons. Me telling you to go throw it away and you ignore me, I'm gonna let that rock. But now if you talking crazy out the mouth,
Right.
and if you could do that in the house, you could do that outside.
Whew, please don't do that.
And I'm not
outside.
going for that.
I'm not embarrassed.
So
both
I'm gonna
of
have to
us.
whoop your ass if you're not getting it.
I feel like these kids learn this disrespect and they bring that shit home
Mm-hmm.
and they forget that they could get their ass beat.
Mm.
And I'd be confused as fuck.
I'm always confused by shit like that.
Because it's where and why where are you learning this from? Why are you bringing this shit home?
Please keep that shit outside my
Why are you
doors.
playing with me like this?
They want to test it.
Don't test me.
Let me see how far I can get.
Not far with me.
Don't test me. I'm gonna lock you outside till your mother get back. I don't have the
Hello.
time.
You're gonna be right on the porch, ho.
Now when the Porsche go crazy.
You need a blanket?
So what if you notice that the child has like special needs or something? How do you handle that?
Bro, what?
Nah, like what if the kid?
Why are y'all laughing?
Nah, stop laughing, yo. Nah.
They going to hell, Lord. I know.
All right, I already vacation for help, but no,
I
respectfully,
wasn't expecting that type of question.
It's
we
important.
ask everything. It is a very important question, though. What if the kid has special needs and you're unaware?
Unaware how? That's
Like-
the first thing
like,
you should be made
boom,
aware
right?
of.
So you're dating whomever, they don't make it aware until you're ready to meet
What
them.
kind
What kind of
Special
special
needs.
needs,
Yeah.
right? like, let's get into that.
It
What-
depends, cause they
what
be strong as
kind?
shit. I'm not beating your
I'm
ass
not
if you.
gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
They strong.
I'm not
as
beating your ass
fuck.
if you.
I'm not trying to be special ed hung on the wall.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a
By my
parent.
throat.
And they
I
be
know
in that, yo, they be
them
wild.
niggas-
I'm good.
And they don't even mean to be like that. They just be like, and you just be like, if I fuck them up, I'm gonna go
Listen.
to jail for sure.
You're not winning that fight, Nick.
said
You're not winning that fight with
special needs is
somebody that's
strong.
autistic.
Now you're going to jail every time.
Oh my God, we at Yeet Talks do not condone any type of.
I'm going to heaven anyway.
We love the special needs
I don't
as
know
well,
about
okay?
everybody else. This is crazy.
But it's the fact that she said they be strong. They are
be
strong as
strong.
fuck.
They
I don't know
are.
what it is, And I really don't know what it is, but
But
the
you
niggas
know what
be
it
strong as
is.
fuck.
If someone is telling you they have children, right, and they want to be with you, so we're dating. If we're dating, that has to be brought up. I shouldn't be able to just walk in and see that your child is, a special
Like,
child.
how do you react to that?
Oh, okay. The fuck? It could be my kid for all I know. Like, if
You walk in and little Billy's sitting down and he just get up and so stalling. She's like, oh my God. Or he's like, oh my
But
God,
why
I'm
was
sorry,
that
he has
not
special
me?
needs.
Why the fuck am I walking into that? I don't want to
Yeah,
deal with
you gotta
I don't
tell
like
me, yeah.
surprises. I don't want to deal with that shit, and I could definitely deal with that. I can definitely deal with something like that. I've worked with special needs kids when I was younger, so it's not something I can't handle. It's not something I don't understand. I have an autistic little cousin. You feel me? He be in the Special Olympics. He's 10, and he's autistic, but these autistic kids is like
They
so
be-
fucking normal. Like you going to hell. And I'm telling my auntie, but like he's autistic, but he's so fucking normal. He's verbal. He's all of those things. He can talk to you. He can tell you everything he needs. He can hold the whole conversation with you.
And then they be having.
However, he be stalling. He be
Yeah.
stalling. That little nigga's 10 and he be wilding.
I am crying
I heard
real
that nigga was
fucking
like
tears
mad
right
one day
now.
at the TV and he threw a whole piece of like the
Oh
TV.
my God.
And I was like, he did what at the TV? It's crazy.
Nah, respectfully.
But I feel like we should know these things. Me have working with special kids before, it's not a problem. You're not disqualified from the race because your child has special needs. But there's no way I'ma walk in and your kid is
get
just
about his
running
shit and just
around
start
with
stalling.
a fucking helmet on, just banging his head on. We're not doing that. Because now I feel like you be lying. Because like you say you had a kid, but you ain't tell me what kind of kid you had. And I need to know those type of things. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Raven.
I'm really crying real tears, y'all.
Like, crack, 'cause she said
Oh
special
my
needs.
God, yo, bitch.
She's going to
Yo,
hell.
Nah,
highest
respectfully.
part, negative 1,000, bitch.
Y'all are not gonna cancel me for this.
We're canceling
Y'all are not gonna cancel me for this.
Today.
I support all kids.
Do
I love
you?
all kids. I've dealt with special needs
They
kids
don't
before.
see that. They don't feel that right now.
No,
That was a
I'm
crazy
laughing because
question,
of
bro.
how she said it and because of what she said.
What did I say?
My nigga, you said with the helmet on, banging your head left. That go
But
crazy,
before
bro.
that, he was
I
laughing
want to
at
know
my
how to
special
react.
cousin.
No,
And that shit
I
fucked
laugh
you
because the
up.
audience
For laughing at my
laughed.
special cousin. Cause fuck out of here.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Fuck outta
I got
here.
special cousins too.
All right. And that's the only
I
one
laugh
in
at
my
them niggas
family.
too, but
That's
it's
the only one in
okay.
my family that's special too.
Them niggas are strong niggas. That's a fact.
He 10.
My cousin,
He
one of my
10.
cousins, you feel me? My boy got the strong arm. You feel me? He don't play.
The what?
He got the strong arm. What? Shout out to my cousin with the strong arm. He know exactly who he is. That's my man's. I also have another cousin who's deaf.
Now, deaf is not really
Deaf
a
is not
fucking
crazy.
special,
That's
bitch.
no.
He just know his signs and shit.
I don't know your signs and shit though.
Bitch, learn
I don't want to.
American Sign Language. I want to learn that shit so bad. I want to violate people so bad. I want to be like, like somebody violated me and I just start wilding, Like, I'm like, yeah, bitch, you didn't know. Yeah, bitch, you didn't know I signed, ho? You didn't know
Yo, you ever
hear
seen,
you, bitch.
Wait, you ever seen that deaf bitch that be on thing arguing on TikTok, my nigga?
Yo, she be like, and then
Oh
she,
my
you know what really
God.
pisses me off? I'm trying not to go to hell, though. Forgive me.
No, it's too late.
She
It's
be,
already too late.
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too
she be
late.
making the sound. She be like,
Bro, we do not condone any disrespect
bitch, if you're
towards
mute,
the special
if
needs.
you are mute as well, why?
Oh my God.
Just fucking sign us, bitch. We can get it.
Nah, my
Just
nigga.
Put the captions at the bottom. I understand what's going on, but
Bro, that's how that bitch be arguing on thing and she really be getting it shaken. It's crazy.
Wait, which one y'all talking about?
You don't know that
She
bitch
light
on
skin?
TikTok? Yes.
Skinny?
Yeah, it's the
I know.
gay, I think.
Yeah, she got beat up.
Yeah,
I know
the
what
light
you're
skin
talking about.
shit. Yes.
y'all ain't beat her up.
Yeah.
Top, bro.
Sis, call me.
Black tie, everything. My bitch.
crazy.
I said, what the
She be
fuck,
wild
yo?
on fucking
Wild her
TikTok,
shit up,
bro.
OD.
But it's mad and they be wild and they be trying to fight. You ever heard that bitch like,
Yo.
like, yo,
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
chill. You
Nah.
have to relax. It's not
Respectfully.
that deep. Not that deaf people can't fight, cause y'all able, bitch. Go ahead, get it popping. Why you gotta like try to?
They
I'll
gotta
accept it though.
No,
I'm
you
not
they
gonna lie.
can't.
They yelling, my nigga. Fuck out of here. They want you to
Stop.
hear. They yelling.
Fucking throw a sign up in the mid punch, bitch. Like be like,
Don't nobody got time for that.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
They better find time. That's the way they communicate.
Yo, I'm really
How I'm supposed
mad.
to
I
know that
really
you saying,
cried like that,
"Fuck
son.
You,
That was a
bitch."
crazy question.
Nah,
man.
nah. It was a wild question. Shout out to my writer because that
I just
question went
want to
crazy.
say, Lord, forgive us all. I don't know about these hoes.
I'm
but
already
going to
going-
heaven, and I'm not trying to.
You going to hell?
I thought
They
I
gotta do
was,
stay up there.
but you know, I be praying. So
But I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to react especially if a parent didn't tell me that their kid was special needs, and that's what I'm
I
walking
feel like
into.
that's so fucked up to not tell me.
I feel like that's a setup. I 100% feel like that's
She
fucked
probably
up.
think you gonna run away though.
But
Bitch,
you don't
I'm gonna
know
run
that.
away when I get there and they running at me. Because where do you want me to go?
But
Like,
I
it's-
might run away because you have kids in general. You don't know nothing.
She might
I
be
not
embarrassed.
Even like kids. What if I don't like kids?
they
then
say,
what?
yeah, I got
So
kids,
let
but they
me
don't tell
know.
you that their kid has a
No,
disability
tell me
or
that.
whatever
I
it
should-
is.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Even if it's not at first, I can respect that because you don't know if I'm gonna stay in your life. So you know, you're just like, yeah, I have a son, I have a daughter. She or he is, 5 or 6. That's okay. But once you realize that we're serious and you know that, at this point you want to introduce me to little Melinda, I need to know that she bounces off walls.
Bitch, little Melinda go
And it's
crazy.
not just because she has ADHD, it's other shit. So I need to know that she be wildin'.
I feel like a lot of these parents think that their kids got fucking ADHD. What the, like, for, how do you really know? Because there's no way.
Bitch, I think I got ADHD sometimes.
That's my point. Like,
I be driving.
I feel like parents just sit down and say, yo, my kid got ADHD.
Without getting them tested.
Right.
It's a lot of self-diagnosis going on. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's-
Stop
that
diagnosing
is
your
the
kids and
problem.
taking to the doctor. I knew this bitch. She was way too grown. She was like almost 40, and she just had her first kid. There's nothing wrong with that. However, you're way too grown to not have understood the signs in your child. And I don't fuck with her, so I can definitely say her daughter was not doing normal things at 1 and 2 years old.
What was her daughter doing?
Her daughter was not speaking.
Oh. I mean,
That's something if your child is 2 and 3 years old and they cannot form even a sentence, something
what?
is wrong.
A what?
Whatever the gibberish that them kids be chatting about, your kid's not saying nothing. She's just quiet. That don't like make you feel like something's wrong. Development might be a little slower than it's supposed to be, and that don't even mean that she's gonna be slow all her life. That just means that maybe she needs speech therapy. Maybe she needs to maybe she needs a little extra attention to get back on track to be, just as regular and normal as.
So what is the age? Sorry for cutting you off. What is the age limit to see those type of progresses though?
Very early you see them on. I just had someone tell me the other day they noticed at like 9 months that their child wasn't moving and having the movement they were supposed to. Because at 9 months old, they're not supposed to be walking. I mean, they can. They
Right,
be
but they're
advanced
supposed to
kids,
move
but
around
you're
a
supposed
little
to be
bit.
crawling. You're supposed to
Something.
bend rolled over and be sitting up. So if you notice those type of things in your child, you need to seek help as fast as you can so that you can get them back on speed. Because I know someone who also got their child back on speed, and then by like 16 months or 14 months, they were walking and they were doing all the things they're supposed to do. And now that kid is like, I think 5.5, and they're completely normal. But it's because that was a responsible parent. She wasn't trying to ignore the signs, and she was like, my child needs a little extra attention. The baby got the attention, and now she's fine.
shout out to her.
Shout out to her. Shout out to the parents that's paying the fuck attention,
That's
not
a
just
fact.
on their phones scrolling.
That's a fact. Because we need those.
We definitely need those. The rest of y'all can go to hell.
And y'all gotta stop smoking and drinking while y'all pregnant.
Bruh, please.
Don't get me started on
Please.
those type of weird
For the
people.
new generation, stop doing that shit to y'all
Stop
kids.
saying the new generation
No,
because
no, no.
I know bitches in my generation that was getting
Stop
high at
doing
7
it.
months old, and I'm not gonna name y'all bitches, but that's why your kid like she is now.
Stop doing it. It's not okay. You're fucking your kid up. It's
Word.
not okay.
It's so ugly. It's a disgusting thing to see a bitch at 7 months pregnant.
And you have a blunt in
You
your hand.
completely
it's
know
not
that
a
you're
thing.
pregnant. I had a friend who was 4 months pregnant. She did not know. Like when I tell you at all, like she was still getting her menstrual, all these things. She was outside having a time. And her child came out not slow, but a little, a little different. Not even a little different, excuse me, sorry to say that. She had a premature birth. Because she didn't know she was pregnant for 4 whole months. She didn't have a belly. She was drinking. We outside. We young, though. You feel me? We like
She didn't even
19,
peep.
20. So she didn't have no signs or symptoms of pregnancy. And then I forgot how she found out. I think she was hospitalized for something. And then she found out, and then everything stopped. And then I know another bitch who was 7 months pregnant. And like, yo, pass me the blunt. And I'm like, bitch, go to hell.
Oh yeah, I know a few bitches who have done that. It's not okay.
Your baby shower is tomorrow. What are we
come out
doing?
a bit, a little slow or a little delayed,
now you stressing,
and now
'cause-
you mad, and you did it to your kid. It's not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. You got your kid in school being teased and shit for shit like
Real
that. It's
quick,
not. It's
you know
not
what
okay.
somebody just told me? Somebody I just met too. I don't know why y'all bitches love confiding in me when y'all just met me. But somebody had just told me,
This bitch a diary. What the fuck?
I don't know why, but she had just told me she has a friend who has a special child. I don't recall the age. I think the kid is probably like maybe like, you know, mid-age, like 5, whatever. The girl only likes her kid and pays her kid attention in the first week of every month because that's when she gets that disability check for that child.
What, bro?
And when that disability check is gone, she cannot stand her child. She does not look at her child. She don't do nothing for her child. She's not around her child. She don't know what's going on. She give a fuck less. So the 3 weeks out the month, she's a fucking weird ass bitch who needs to just go wherever she has to go. But that first week, hi baby, let's go to Six Flags. Let's spend all your fucking SSI. And after that,
Bitches like y'all is disgusting.
whose kid are you?
Bitches like
And
that
this is what I'm saying.
are
Respectfully,
disgusting.
God, you be giving anybody a kid, and I'll never understand.
I
that.
feel like sometimes
Respectfully.
kids are sent for a blessing. Sometimes they're sent for a lesson. A lot of y'all bitches didn't need the lesson because it's unfair
'Cause
to
you
the
never
child.
learned it. You never learned it. Weird ass bitch.
It's sometimes a lot of parents also, they tend to treat their child crazy off of their own upbringing as kids. And I also feel like that's fucked up because you should be better than your parent.
But you know what? I think it's both ways though. I think, you know, you could treat your kid more fucked up based off how you was growing up, or you could be the parent who's so thirsty to be the cool parent because you never had the cool parent. So now you're more so always the friend than you are ever the fucking parent, and you always lose the reins, and now your kid could fuck around and be completely out of control.
Now
because
Tasha's 16 and pregnant.
I'm saying, or 13 and pregnant. I had
Go
bitches
crazy.
in my class that was in 8th grade pregnant. You understand? And
I had
no
bitches in
shade.
8th grade. I know bitches that was in 8th grade sucking dick.
You
It's
see what I'm
crazy.
saying? And there's no shade to the bitches who was pregnant young. It's just the leadership you had in your household was not. It wasn't sufficing. It wasn't doing its job. And that's just what it is. Stop trying to be a fucking friend all the time and know when the fuck. Fuck a gentle parent. Ain't
your foot
nothing
down.
gentle about. I'm not even a gentle girlfriend. I would not even be a gentle wife. Respectfully,
I feel like there's gentle parenting to a certain
to a
extent.
certain extent. Let's not drag it.
You can't always be gentle because it does not always go in your
Require
favor,
that. It
nor does it
doesn't.
always require that.
Period.
Sometimes you need to put your foot down and be stern. I'm not a parent, so I can't really, speak much on parenting.
But no,
But
let's not
at
do
the
that
same
because I hate
time,
when I hear a bitch say, "Well, you're not a mother."
I have
so you
an
wouldn't know.
opinion
I got a quick question.
off of what I see.
So, quick question. If you wouldn't classify yourself as the parent if the other parent is involved?
I
All right,
am.
so 100%, yes.
You got 3 of
right?
us, ho. It's 3 of us now.
It's 3. Depending on if the other parent is
Is
a
involved,
part of
yeah.
the
And
life.
if they are, right, it might be 2 of us if they're not involved. And if they are, hello, you got a bonus parent. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere.
100%. But I mean, in the sense of me having my own like biological kid, I'm not there to give those type of, I can only give you my opinion. You feel me? A lot of people, and I feel like a lot of people who don't have kids, right? And people who do have kids, they feel like people who don't have kids should just shut the fuck up.
And I hate hearing that because, bitch.
And that blows my eyes because I can see what's going on the outside compared to what you're dealing with.
And to know how to be a parent respectfully, you do not have to always be a parent. Sometimes I see something, again, like she just said, that you don't even know. I might know what's going on with your kid or see something is wrong with your child, and you completely oblivious to it. So respectfully, instincts don't have nothing to do with nothing. Like, I might have instincts you don't even have as a fucking whole parent. You don't even know. Maybe I'm built like that.
I see shit that you don't see.
Do y'all feel like our parents, like, I'm speaking for myself, because one thing I learned about my mom, she tried to live through me. You feel me? Being that she had me young, she be trying to like, oh, go be a bus driver or some shit.
Right.
Like, go get you a
Tryna
401k.
raise up shit. How old was she?
My mom, she 50.
No, how old was she when she had you?
She was in her 20s.
I don't feel like that's young. I feel like it's younger.
But my
I don't feel like
siblings,
it's
she
young.
had them younger. You feel me? So it's like,
Okay. She
She
was. So
didn't
she
have
was.
that.
I feel like she was maybe a little more mature with you, no?
with me, yeah, but you still didn't get to live out what
They
you wanted
do,
to live
correct.
out.
Give you that
right. So
live
she put her dreams and shit on you, basically.
My mother
Everything
sat
she
there
wanted
every
to do.
chance my mother gets. She said, "Go work for the city. Do this for the city, baby. I don't want to work
They
for the
love them
city. The
city
city,
jobs, bro.
the city is not paying me that great, baby.
You see, that's opposite.
It's not.
Everybody but my parents wanted me to work for the city or the state or have that type of job or military.
Then when
You
we
feel
get
me?
out there,
and then my parents was like, bitch, whatever you do, da 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 da. And it was like, yeah, but if I just do basic shit, I don't want to be a basic bitch. I don't want basic pay. I know my worth. So, however, I needed those other people, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents, to push me.
And tell you do whatever you want.
Correct, because, you know, I have a few family members that thought, like, me being an officer or whatever was, like, their dream on me. And I was like, you know, the next generation. And it was like, this is something I wanted to do.
You know what's crazy? Not to cut you. My mother, when I told her that I was an officer, she cursed me out.
And it'd be like this sometimes.
And you know what's crazy? I made the most money as an officer than I did at them fucking city jobs that she told me to go apply to.
And that's what it is. And
I was a teacher. I fucking worked for parks, all type of city shit. And nothing paid me more than the job that you sat down and cursed me out about.
Respectfully, we're about to deep dive for a minute. Don't feel bad for me because I don't feel bad for myself. My dad don't talk to me since I became a CO.
That's fucking crazy.
Because he was incarcerated. And the same exact prison that he was incarcerated at and that I used to visit him at, that I have, you know, the little Polaroids at from like the late 90s, early 2000s, it's the same exact prison he was incarcerated in.
Wow. So he feeling a little...
Like, fuck you, nigga. Nobody told you to go to jail. What the fuck you gonna do? Like, the fuck? This is not,
I
it's
would
a
have felt
life
the type
choice,
of way
nigga.
too. I
Like,
would be like, nah, my
the fuck
own
you want me to
daughter.
do? Like, I'm making the most money I've ever made in my life. You think I give a fuck that you're mad? Who told you to take that charge, yo?
I'm fucking crying.
This is like 25 years later
You know
in
what's
life.
crazy? I was gonna become an officer, but they dubbed my shit.
Why?
Come on, my
Never
history.
mind, bro.
No,
I'm like,
You
so
know
when
what?
I
You should
found
never
out you
brought
was
that shit
an
the
officer,
fuck
I'm
up.
like, damn,
You
bro,
was
you
not
could have
supposed to
plugged
bring
me
that shit
in.
up. You was
Took the
not supposed to
test,
bring that
passed,
shit up if you wasn't
went
gonna
to
tell us why.
fucking New York, the little censor shit, bro. Put on my suit and shit. She'll tell you, have my suit on, all hype, like, yeah, I'm about to be a cop.
They shitted on you.
They sent me an email, oh yeah, we regret to inform you that
I don't regret to inform me shit, bitch.
That
Let me know. Just let me know.
medical, the whole fucking interrogation, bro, blew me.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, damn, Raven could have plugged me in this whole time.
She couldn't have plugged shit.
You ain't
Right
one.
to
You
me,
ain't
Raven.
one.
Hey, yo ass.
Right.
If you a felon, you a felon.
You a felon. That's it.
No, I'm not a felon, but I feel like it was more so I had a lot of different jobs, a lot of different shit on my plate. Mm-hmm. So they, you know, they want to see integrity and shit like that. So
You know you supposed to.
You supposed to. Facts.
man, good.
Y'all ain't hear that, but y'all know what y'all supposed to do on them resumes.
They be
Period.
finding out, don't
They don't want to see you having 20 jobs. They want to see you having 5 great jobs that you've been at
me
for
tell you
the last
something.
Into that
10
shit?
years.
I had 50 fucking jobs. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a fucking Mexican. I downed them bitches on my resume down to about 5 jobs and
I've never
extended the fuck
not
out that
had a
shit.
job. Even when I thought I didn't have a job,
I had a
job. Like, I was taking time off. Excuse me, I can't tell my business, but you know, I was taking time off. I still was getting paid.
Damn, gang, I should have lied.
I didn't
fuck
say
it, I would have
that,
been. Look, I would have been a crook anyway. It don't even matter. I'm sorry. It happened for a reason.
It's all right. A lot of them niggas off.
Feel me?
It be what it be.
Period.
How do you correct or advise the person you're dating on the way that they discipline their child? So how do you basically tell the person that you're with how to discipline their kid without trying to make them feel any type of way?
It's only right you start that off.
Mm-hmm.
Statty.
I feel like when you see certain shit, like I said, you see things on the outside that are odd or things that you're not used to, I guess. You sit down, you pull your partner to the side and you let them know, yo, something has to change or something has to give. And it all depends on how you are with your partner. They have to take it in. And if they don't take it in, that's on them. But you can't sit down and say that I didn't say something to you, I didn't tell you.
But can you still be with that person if they're not taking heed to what you're saying?
I can't.
Because like we just talked about that, you know, 2 questions ago. Like, if it's going in one ear and out the other,
I
how
can't be
can
with you. I can't be with you.
I agree.
Because I feel like if you're going to continue to sit down and allow your child to disrespect you, your child's going to continue to disrespect me. And I take disrespect from nobody. Not even my parents. So respectfully, that's not a thing.
And that's my answer too, period.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good statement. I agree.
That's it. Next question.
What role do you play in a child's life? All right, so boom. I play Statty.
Explain to the people who do not know what a statty is.
A Statty is a stud. That's a daddy. I'm a Statty.
Ooh, she a statty.
Yeah, I'm a statty too. I'm a statty too.
I'm sorry to disappoint y'all hoes, but I am not a statty.
All right, I got a quick question. So now, right? Say
Shit,
we
this shit done
statties,
cut
right?
off.
We
Guys,
statties.
statties.
So say I would never do this personally. Hold on, skip that. Yo, bro, would you ever have your own baby?
Would me directly? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
You're
it.
not
I'm
real
not having
statties. I
my
hate
own
y'all.
baby.
So y'all would
No,
never carry your own child.
No.
Why
Nah.
not?
I'm not sitting down going through that label. I'm not doing it.
I'm not
You
doing
was what type of bitch is you for real?
A statty, not a mommy. I'm not doing it.
Told you what
I'm
type
not
of bitch
doing
you
it.
are.
You
That's what
are
your
a
body's
parent,
for.
though.
That's
Whose
what
body?
your body.
Do you see my body?
I'm not
said
doing
I
it.
wanted to do that?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care if
I
we have the
agree.
same pulse. I'm not doing it.
But do you
That's-
think a
that's-
I hate
femme
these
would play the
bitches.
roles that we play if we came in a picture with a kid?
Of course not.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Excuse
maybe
me,
not
hold on.
all. Maybe
Run
not
that
all.
back.
It depends. It depends.
No, run that question
She
back.
gonna be
What-
like, this bitch over here taking dick. I don't. She gonna be violent,
Wait, hold
bro.
on. You talking about taking dick, and there's so many ways to get pregnant
It
without having
is
to
though.
take dick.
It is, but
Like this is couple. I don't know their name. Fuck it. It is what it is. The femme has 2 kids already previous or 1 kid already previous. I don't know. I might be lying. Whatever. The stud has recently got pregnant. Of course, it was fucking artificial insemination.
Is it the bald girl?
No, they got hair. They both got hair because both of them, the femme one, she could switch it up and she could look like a stud sometimes, but she's very
I think
much
I know
so
who she's talking about.
feminine.
They famous?
They're like popular. The more so femme one is I think Spanish. If I'm not wrong.
I think I know who you talking about.
They
Never
got
The
mind.
kids
other one is
already.
light skin,
Uh-huh.
and now the light skin one is the pregnant one.
I know
However,
what
it's
you're talking
clearly
about.
through artificial
that costs money. Who really
insemination.
out here paying for that?
The bitches who got the money for it.
All right, look
Unless the
look at
studs
bitches
want to
like
go and
the
get.
Brat and fucking BBG. I'm not doing
Hold
that.
on,
I'm
that's
sorry.
crazy. But respectfully, it's not as much as you think. Actually, I don't think so. And I know regular people with regular jobs who have fuck even just being lesbian couples who have went and had artificial insemination. You know, goes to the sperm bank. They get the turkey baster method, whatever it is that they do to get pregnant. And it's
think
not
turkey
the
baster.
only thing that I feel like is the most expensive that I've been hearing about so far is the IVF.
And that's
I feel
what we
like
want.
That's the most expensive
You would go that
thing.
route?
But no, but you can't because that's when you know it's
Come
from
out of
your
pocket.
partner specifically. So it's like, you know, it's the woman doing that most likely with a certain partner as opposed to, you know, a lot of lesbian couples do like the sperm banks, or unless they know somebody, a man that they trust and would like to father their children or favor their children, they would prefer like we're gonna use him specifically.
You know what's crazy? I know a bitch that said to me one day she did IVF, and I know that motherfucker real expensive. I know that bitch real broke. But she told me, she said to me, she said, yo, I did IVF. I sat down and I looked at that bitch. I said, bitch, I know you took dick. Why you lying to me? You don't got to lie to me, baby.
Nah.
You don't got to lie to me.
Niggas say, I know your body.
I know your body. Why would you lie to me? But it's bitches like that no would make me. I don't know. It's not a thing for me, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't.
I
I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. If you can't have kids and you're looking for me to have it, it's not a thing.
Wrong bitch.
Wrong. Definitely wrong, bitch. We can go find someone else to have it, you know. But I'm not having it. We can adopt if you
Adoption.
want.
Respect.
You know?
my kid.
You said what?
Nothing.
I could adopt your kid? Baby, what?
No funny shit. I think I could be a surrogate.
For free?
No.
Nobody gonna want to. Who gonna want to pay? That
The
shit goes
people who
burn.
need the surrogate.
There are a lot of
That kind of
people.
friend.
But you
bitch.
can't grow that attachment.
The what attachment? Rub
You're
my
gonna have
belly
that
every
baby in
day?
your stomach for. You're gonna
It's
have
just-
that
I'm just
baby in your
rubbing my
stomach for
belly.
9 months.
If I keep my head on straight, I'm just rubbing my belly and keeping your baby healthy and not drinking for 9 months. You're welcome, bitch. It's healthy. Here you go. All right, now where's my car?
Until you see the
Yo.
baby and fall in love, and then be like, damn, I gotta get this shit up.
Right.
Sometimes yeah, but at the end of the day, if the egg and the sperm is put in me, and I feel like it's technically really not my kid. I feel like this kid has y'all genes, y'all genetics, so it's gonna come out probably looking y'all like. What if it's 2 white people? Respectfully, I don't even know 2 white people, but what if it's 2 white people and the baby come out completely white? I'm not. I mean, you know, I'm gonna feel the connection of them have being in my womb for 9 months. Like, yeah, bitch, you was there, but at the end of the day, this is a white baby.
You know what's crazy? I have had conversations with people that I've dated, just like random question, right? In the sense of, if I wanted a kid with you, because I always wanted the baby to look like me, right? If me and my partner have a kid, but obviously the only way that would happen is if
You give
I
your
do it,
eggs up.
and I'm not doing that.
You gotta
right?
put your fucking legs up on the stirrups,
Or
bitch.
because of the simple fact that me and my brother look alike, I say, yo, use his sperm, right? Right? That's what I said for my partner, right? That's what I said.
I think we're dragging.
gotta-
A lot of
gotta
people
be
no,
Nazi all the way.
No. I'm saying like, so my partner can't take my brother's. Why? It's gonna look
mad
like
gay.
me.
That's
Fuck
mad
no,
gay.
why?
That's
Hell no,
mad
nigga.
gay.
'Cause now-
Why would you do that?
Nah,
No.
That's your brother
Nah,
kid.
that's your brother.
No.
That's your brother kid.
How do you know that's your brother kid?
That's
Nigga, you
crazy.
talking
You
about?
the
gotta sign
auntie.
paperwork.
Brother kid.
You the auntie.
She's wildin'.
You gonna be the auntie. You're not gonna be this daddy. No, I mean the mommy. No more.
I'm gonna
This
be
daddy.
You be doing anything. If you want to be a stunkle, if you want to be a stunkle, just say that. Because you was not the stallion no
Yo,
more.
she
You're a
said you be doing
stunkle.
anything gangster. You know,
She
you
do be doing
bugging, bro.
anything.
You bugging, bro.
My brother. That's his child. Now when he come up,
Yo, she the
he
one.
better not have to pay no child support either.
bro.
He better not have to pay no child support
He gonna be
either.
like, yo,
That
yo,
is
bring
y'all
my kid.
now.
Bring
Fuck
my
you talking
kid.
about?
Bring my kid up.
Send my
That's
son to
not a
school.
thing for y'all.
Nah.
What you talking about?
That's
You
crazy.
wildin'.
That's crazy.
That's
You're
insane,
that's
bro.
really crazy.
You're a nutty bitch.
No, fuck.
A nutty bitch for real. Cannot believe this.
So my
hoe.
partner, all my partners basically have told me the same thing,
You're
right?
bugging, gang.
It's not a thing for them.
That's his kid,
What's
bro.
the thing for?
I seen that shit on Girlfriends, my nigga. Y'all ain't remember that episode with William and his sister? The sister girlfriend or the sister's wife or some shit. He gave the sperm to the sister's wife or some shit, and
This was
she
before we had rights, bro. They had to make that shit up
That's
some way,
crazy.
somehow.
Alright, this is real life, bitch.
All right, that's real life.
Stop
that was a
watching
real life
TV.
thought. That was a
No.
real life thought.
Stop watching
You was
TV.
really dead ass about that?
Y'all hoes got TV.
I want the
fucked
baby
up.
to look like me, so my partner gotta
bro.
take the
Get
sperm.
your
I'm
eggs.
not taking it. That's
I
gay.
can't.
And wifey, get your eggs and IVF. Put it in
That's
wifey.
serious.
You
This is the
nah.
most weird, serious
Even if I
bitch
ever
know
thought
in my
about
life,
it,
because
bro, that
I
would
just-
never
I
slip my mind, bro.
I can't.
I cannot.
You know what? Y'all not finna do me that.
That's
No,
basically
we did
him
do you
fucking
that.
your
'Cause,
wife.
like, I don't. What's the reason?
That's crazy.
I don't want to know.
That's crazy.
Just next question for you,
That's-
stressing me the fuck out. I already have one gray hair. I don't need multiples. I'm too young
Yo.
for this. This is crazy.
Y'all not finna wind me up like that. Fuck out of here. I said it
Too
was a
late.
thought.
We
Fuck
already
y'all.
did our
But wait,
job.
only because you feel like the baby will come out looking like you. Now, what if the baby
Yeah.
come out looking like wifey? Then you asked out.
All right, they gotta take the baby because then it's not mine. I don't want it no more.
You
Like
a
fuck out of
weird
here.
bitch. A
Y'all take the
weird,
baby. It's
weird
y'all's.
nigga
I
said
don't
she
mind
dirty.
being the stunkle. Then I'm okay after that.
Okay, so they can just be
No,
together
bro.
now.
Get that thought out your head,
not
bro.
even.
Shut the fuck up,
Nah,
baby.
they never
Anyways,
be together.
I just fucking.
Don't ever say. Don't ever
What
say
are you
that shit
talking
again, gang.
about? Just please don't. Why she said that on live, y'all? She retarded for real. You the special child.
Fuck y'all.
Nigga said it ain't your family, ain't your cousin, it's
It's
you.
you.
Fuck y'all.
Fucking
That's
autistic
crazy,
bitch.
bro. I
My
get
nigga, now
it,
you
but then I don't
now you
get it.
joking about autistic people? That's crazy.
Y'all laughed about my
That's
cousin
crazy.
winning the
That's
Olympics, bitch.
Special Olympics.
I'll never get over that. Fuck y'all talk about. Cause he be doing his thing.
My
He
nigga, I
a gold
really cried
medalist,
real
bitch.
fucking tears. He's a
Damn,
what? Gold
bro.
medalist?
Yes, the fuck he is, bitch.
What the fuck?
You fucking retarded, bitch.
Oh my god, yo.
Talk about my cousin. He be doing his thing. He be out there swimming for his life. What y'all talk about?
Yo, oh my god, nah. Oh my god, this is not real life for here. Whew.
Bitch.
What do you think your interaction with the other parent should be like?
Healthy shit.
As fuck.
So boom, what if it's not?
I mean, there's gonna be times where the kid gonna witness shit he not supposed to or she not supposed to see, but that's a conversation to have after the fact. But I feel like a healthy house is just the best way to go.
So how do you react or how do you interact with the baby father, the baby mother?
For me personally, he was never involved in the picture. Like in the beginning, he would be a little moderate, but it's only to benefit him. Like if he feels some type of way, oh, I want to see. You feel me? But then gradually, he wasn't. Only time I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. When I first came in the picture, this is like 4 years ago. I only heard her say I'm going over there one time. But once she started, people getting like, oh, this nigga really don't want to be
In his
Part of
life.
in
his
his life. And I'm like, and I started feeling some type of way. You feel me? Because if I'm in this picture and I'm playing my role, you don't need this nigga no more. You feel me? I'm here, so all that shit is cut. Like that's clipped. But during the beginning stages, I didn't have no say in that because I'm still fresh. You feel me? So once we started getting serious and I'm raising him, and I'm never seeing this nigga around. The only time I'm seeing him, I don't really want to say too much, but the only time it's through somebody else. Like, why should it have to be through your mom or like some shit like that?
Right.
So to make this a little bit short, I feel like personally, I don't have that problem. I forgot the question. I started chatting, but
Right.
personally, I don't have that issue.
answered the
So
question.
he's mine. Put it like that. So we don't go through shit like that.
Got you.
What was the question?
How would you have to interact with the baby mother?
It has to be blissful as fuck or fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
Because I could be I could fucking be polite. I can be a blast. I can be a great bonus mom. If you are an active mother, now we're not talking about he's a single dad, you're out the life, you out here just dotting and bopping. We're talking about if you're an active parent, then I would love to be a bonus mom, an extra mother or parental figure in your child's life. But if you're a bozo bitch, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it.
Do you believe in bitter
Taking you
baby?
to court, bitch.
You believe in bitter baby mothers?
Absolutely.
100%.
Bitter baby fathers. It's everybody. You can be a better person, period. So it's like, I feel like I'm the type of person who could definitely make someone bitter. And I feel like whatever nigga I choose to be with can make that happen too. However, when you gonna get over it? Because I'm grown and I'm not about to deal. There's no one in the world. If my mother can't talk to me crazy, why the fuck would somebody baby mother be able to? You understand? Like, have common sense when you speak to me, or
Right.
speak to me never. Like, that's just what it is. So I'm only here to make your life easier, bitch. I might be paying for little Charles fucking sneakers to go back to school, bitch. Like, you're welcome. You didn't have to do that. He's fed every time he comes back home to you. He's clean. He looks decent. He got a haircut. He got a lineup. Whatever it is, you're welcome. I'm here to help because I love the man that I'm with. You understand?
And you
if
love
wanna
little Charles
and I
now.
love little Charles, my little nigga. You feel me? However, if you want to be a weird bitch, you want to be a bitter bitch, then
It's not a thing.
it's not a thing, because I could say, let's do this, bitch. But you're not going to win. So I'm going to just chill, sit back, play my role, and I'm going to continuously do what I do. That just means that now we can't have any interaction, so you grow the fuck up, because I'm a grown-ass lady.
I feel like I've never had bad interactions with the people that I've had with, like, dated with kids, like they baby fathers. Because the majority of them niggas were never around. I had one who he was really not even active. I really thought that nigga was like
Dead.
honest to
A
God.
body.
I felt that.
And the nigga was just never around. He like popped up very randomly. It's very odd. It's like, my nigga, why are you being weird?
No,
Are you here
I'm
to see your
coming
kid or
over.
not?
Just popping
It's
up.
just popping up
Oh, no,
randomly.
that's
Like,
insane.
why are you
That's
being
weird.
weird?
I've
She
had-
don't even know that you're popping. So why are you just randomly popping up? Like, it's
I've
mad
had
weird.
a bitch who was not active in her child's life because she was a stripper bitch and she was doing whatever she was doing. So basically, he was a single dad. She didn't even get her kid on weekends, respectfully. And she was like trying to stalk me out. This is like years ago when my page was actually public. If you remember that, that was the time. But like, how you stalking me out for being the mother you could never be?
A lot of them are envious of the fact that you're doing or being a better
Stop
parent than they
stripping,
were.
bitch.
You providing.
Go come get your kid.
Now, what happens though when this father figure or this mother, well, the sperm donor or the mom comes back in the picture years later because they feel like, you know what, I want to actually get to know my kid. How would y'all feel about that then?
Please do.
That
It's your kid.
Would you?
I'm not saying like
I
giving a little
don't-
nigga away, but I appreciate anybody. It don't matter how far we are in life.
I feel like they have that right.
You have the right. It's
I
your
agree.
child. You could have been a drug addict, a porn star, whatever you wanted
Whatever
to be
it
in
is,
life.
you have that right because it is your child.
Now you
feel
have
me?
your life together. Your priorities are intact, and now you realize your child is the important thing. And even now I might not
But-
agree with how long it took. Welcome to the party.
But don't sit here and use your child as a pawn to get back
It's
into my
not.
bitch's drawers, because that's not a thing
that's
either.
crazy.
Respectfully.
If you could come get my nigga, you could have.
You could, right? You could. Yeah, it's not a thing.
I want them.
Because a lot of people and a lot of niggas have, and they do weird shit like that. They feel like they could use their child as a pawn to get back with whomever, you feel me? And that's not a thing.
For respectfully, right? Okay, so y'all are completely lesbian women, right? As a woman who's whatever I am, right? It's so much weirder when it comes from bitches doing shit like that. Like, and I understand, like, but y'all have to understand, in America, the stigma is really like deadbeat dads. So when you meet a bitch that's a deadbeat mom, it's so fucking weird.
It happens, though.
Let's talk. It does happen, and it happens way more often than we fucking talk about. And I'm tired of talking about how niggas are not there for their kids, and let's really talk about how bitches are not. So, however, if you want to come back into your child's life, I am all for that. However, bitch, I'm here. Respect your place, because I might be more of a mother to them than you have ever been in your life. And you're however old they are. Like,
that's the understanding I think that they lack, though.
no, they're gonna understand that as soon as they meet me. Hi. Yeah, bitch. I'm here. I'm the one who's been clothing your kid, feeding your kid, housing your kid. No
At this
convictions,
point,
no
your
issues.
kid is calling me mommy.
Hello.
Honestly.
And it's confusing for them. So let's not confuse them, because at this point I'm mother and you might be stepmother. At this point, you might be a bonus parent. I'm just saying.
Nigga said I probably pushed the baby out.
It feels
Nigga
like
said I was in that
I
labor
was
room.
there.
the trouble
I
he be
signed the
giving
birth
me. You
certificate.
feel me? I might feel like that. I don't
Nigga said
know.
I was there. I was in that room.
At that point.
But nah, I feel like a lot of people take advantage, and it's not okay.
It's not. It's whack as fuck. And please
It's
don't do
corny.
it to me.
And then there are some parents who you're with who allow it.
I slap
Don't allow the
bitches.
weird shit. Because
Set
for all of that,
boundaries,
nigga, I
yeah.
could have exited the picture a very long time. You could have figured that out with your crackhead baby mother,
And that's
baby
exactly
father,
why I
whomever
do
it
the
is that you need to
8+
figure it out
years,
with.
Because if you haven't figured it out in 8 years, then you're
Because
never
we got
gonna
no
figure it
kids.
out.
We could be outside. So
That's
if
what
you
I'm
want to
saying.
sneak
I'm
in,
gonna
do
be
that.
outside with my kids.
Feel free. Don't waste my fucking time.
At all.
Please don't.
Oh, man. Have you ever had any issues with the other parent now that you're around the child?
Not applicable. That don't apply to me.
Nah, I haven't. Never. I feel like seeing that them niggas was never around, I've never had those issues.
Ain't that the best
Respectfully,
feeling though? But even if they were around, would you be intimidated?
I wouldn't.
Intimidation?
I feel like I'd still be
What is
doing whatever it
that?
is that I've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because it goes to show you that you weren't man enough to do whatever the fuck it was that you were supposed to be doing as a fucking parent to begin with.
Right.
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna feel intimidated.
Yeah, no. What was the question? Sorry.
Have you ever had any issues with the other parent?
No, bitches, I feel like they learn my body quick. I'm not gonna say they know it, but they learn it fast. The only issues I ever had was the fake stalking. But a bitch has never ever said anything to me directly. If there's ever been a problem, it's been, through the person I was dealing with, and it's been like little things, and he's smart enough to not fucking tell me too much. Cause everybody can get slapped. But yeah, I've never had like a bitch ever be like, "You're not his mom," da 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 da. Because bitch, are you? At this point, let's talk about it.
Let's question it. It's not a thing.
At all.
How does it affect the child if you guys decide to break up? Are you still around, or do you leave the child alone?
Of course. You gotta come pop up on the baby.
Ooh, I don't know about that one, Brody.
That's how I'm not gonna hold you. I used to think like that, but you feel me? You gotta look at shit differently, because you don't necessarily gotta be with that woman to be with the kid.
So boom. Let me.
It's
You gonna
levels
be doing
to
some
that.
fucking-
Let me tell you,
So
right?
much that's a question that has so many levels to it.
So boom. First off, I'm not doing that. Once
Wow.
I leave the parent alone, I'm leaving the child alone. You know why? Because now
Fuck
when you get
everybody.
into a whole different situation,
They gonna feel it.
not even just that, you're expecting for your child to now, I guess, move on from the relationship that we've already built and move on with you and your partner. You feel me? And now it's a bit awkward and weird. Now when I'm still in play, your new partner now feels away, and then it becomes a bigger thing. That's not a thing for me. I don't like conflict and drama.
I think it depends on ages. And I say that because if they are the younger kids,
If it's the younger kids, yeah, I definitely gotta leave you
fuck
alone.
them all.
If you're older-
if it's like the teenage, the preteen that was glued to me since I met them, you understand? It's hard, and even though they're not adults yet, they are adolescents. When you do move on and you do find somebody else, they're a little bit more understanding of it, and they still want to be a part of your life. So I feel like if I've bonded with a child that is 11, 12, 13, and they're not mad at me for whatever occurred between me and their parent, they're like, but I still love you. I can't not have the love for you I always had for you just because circumstances changed. Because at this point, we were together for however long we were together, and I invested my time and energy in this child and molding them to be what they are. So that kid is still gonna always be my kid. Again, fuck
I
the
do
little
agree
ones.
on
I'm
aging.
still
Fuck the
coming
big
around.
ones.
I agree on the
Little,
age
big,
part.
I'm not even coming. I'm gonna come get him. I'm gonna come get him. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna be
I'm-
around. I don't want to
yeah,
be
you
around
feel-
your
yeah.
father. Fuck your father. But I'm gonna come get you, and we're going to Six Flags.
Or
and that's
fuck
what
the
it
new
is.
nigga. I don't really care about the relationship aspect.
Right?
I don't
Yeah,
care
no,
what
I'm
you
coming to
fucking.
get my kid. That's my kid, bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with the age thing, right?
Right.
I feel also though it also has to be a thing where your mother or your father is still receptive to the fact that you're still contacting me, and it needs to still be some sort of understanding. So I'm just not popping up and grabbing you like, hey, we out.
Yeah, no,
Like
and-
it's good old
And
times.
absolutely,
And
but I think
me
that
and
works,
your mother or father's
I think
not
that
there.
works in somebody like me in my favor more than it would y'all's, because I feel like, you know, respectfully, women are a little bit way more bitter and weird about situations like that. And a man, I feel like if I was to come get like my ex's kid right now, I don't see him being like, fuck that bitch. And even though he probably feel like that, at the end of the day, he probably know whatever bond me and his kid had, and he's gonna respect it. Like, oh, okay, you know. And at that point, I feel like if the mother was still in that kid's life, she would understand too what's going on. So it's like, at this point, I don't even want your old nigga, bitch. You feel me? Like, I probably got a new nigga, or I'm living my life, but I still have so much love for your child, and I'm gonna always treat them as if they were one of my kids.
Right.
So I'm coming to get little Ricky, and we gonna ride all the rides at fucking Six Flags, and that's what it is.
Little Ricky sound like he like to ride low riders in Cali.
I'm gonna need you to chill on Little Ricky, cause I know Little Ricky.
Guys, that is our time. It has been great. Of course, you guys know that we do Yeet O'Clock. So if you're home, grab your cup, grab your drink. Until next time, same place, same time next week.
She be lying.
I be here.
She be
We be
lying.
here. Yeet.
Yeet.